Hey everybody, welcome to Season 3 Collision. This is a massive, massive season. I want to go over basically everything that changed. There's a lot, so this is going to be a very, very long VOD. I'm doing something different where I'm actually just going to do it on stream now. So you don't have to wait for me to start another stream of it to see the VOD before it becomes a highlight. You can just go in here. But also we have the release date for next season is February 24th. So just letting you know. Hey, so this is the guns. The guns are cool. So we got an entire refresh of the loophole. The entire loophole is entirely, the whole thing is entirely different. I've only kept some guns like the pulse rifle. I kept the railgun and hunting rifle. I think I kept only 3 guns. I kept mostly other heals, but that's the only guns I kept. Everything is new. So we have for ARs, you have the MK7 replacing MK Alpha. Assault rifle placing the Havoc suppressed AR, and the twin mag replacing the red eye. Thunder shotgun is just its own new shotgun from the other world planet thing. The striker pump is replacing the normal pump, and the tac shotgun is replacing the Maven instead of being the other way around because it looks better. Combat SMG is replacing the normal SMG. The machine gun is just its own thing, and this is replacing the Uzi. Dual suppressed pistols and the new pistol. And we also got the Hunter bolt action replacing the bolt action. And the consumables are also mostly just, it's a lot more slimmed down. I did make it a lot more slimmed down. So I added chug slashes and porta bunkers on the heal section. Oh, so actually no, I added a little bit more. On the heal section, in the healable section, I added the chug splashes, shield potion, the big shield potions, and then porta bunkers. In this section, I don't remember if I had clingers before, but I don't think I did. So I added clingers, and I added snowman. So those are the big loophole changes. Like the whole loophole is different, and now I have even more space to grow, and more of the stuff more weapons that were from the right side of the map will start to come back probably, and then maybe even more new weapons. But let me just refresh all this stuff right now so you can see the map, so I can show you guys the map. I had a bunch of vehicles. I want to show you vehicles first actually. We got motorcycles, we got planes, we got ballers, and we got drift boards. 4 vehicles. That's the most I think I've had in my map at once. I have 48,000 memory in devices. That will probably change into... My map is definitely over 150k memory. So, but because of this change that I'm looking at right now, I mean, it only said 48k because that's device memory. Oh my god, can this just update? Oh my god. I just want this to update already. It's not updating. Super lame. Super duper lame. Super lame. Okay. So this part of the world is called Gaia. Now, this is Gaia. I think that's how you pronounce it. Gaia. I have no clue how you pronounce it. Gaia. Something. But the goddess of the earth, basically. This place is called Gaia. I use Gaia as kind of a code name for this map. I don't actually have there's no actual name for this map, other than it's the correct reality. Reality 1 and Reality 0 aren't the actual thing. This Gaia planet is where we're supposed to be. This is where we're actually supposed to be. And of course, that's obviously not what happened. But, oh my god, sorry, I'm just... But, let me get into the map. Let me refresh the time of day. This is the map for the season. Just move my stuff here for a thumbnail. I'm gonna go over here. This is the new season map with Spawn Island, everything. So I'm being a little awkward. I just want to make this actually work. It's really glitchy right now, so I'm sorry about that. But I'm just gonna wait a little bit. Keep refreshing it. To keep refreshing it. There we go. There we go. There we go. This is the new season map for for new season. We got 6 new PIs: Collision, Higher Passaways, Blossom Device, Soaring Savannah, and Swampy Summer. Oh, and also kind of Collision Cove. So that's actually wait. And the leftovers. I forgot about Swampy Summer, Blossom Device, Soaring Savannah, Higher Passaways, Collision, leftovers, and kind of Collision Cove. That's technically it's 6, but I really like to count it as 7 because Collision Cove has changed a lot. So we're gonna go here first. This part is like mostly the same, other than the drones are gone. That's pretty noticeable. That should be pretty noticeable. The drones are gone mostly. Stop it. This thing's being so dumb. Oh, also, all the vending machines have come with an ice grappler. I'm trying to make the ice grappler work, so I might have to like rework the vending machines with new ones. God damn, my back is itchy. Shit. But yeah, I might have to rework it a little bit. This place is like, again, just kind of like just a new place with the trees. The trees are super glitched, by the way. So the trees look weird. That's not my fault. I got some item spawns over here. Yeah, and this is the new little like island part that got added. It just kind of grew. Also, technically, Collision Cove is actually supposed to be over. Collision Cove is supposed to be over here, and it had a different name because it had like a because I wanted to have because it's like has a really big open space. There's probably gonna be another location or just an expanded version of this place right here, which is gonna be what was there before the collision, of course, happened. Of course. Sorry, I keep repeating myself. I'm also just very happy about how this season came out. It's just crazy. Let's start with the leftovers. The leftovers are basically the leftovers of like the gladiators, of what happened to them after the event. So basically, after the event, what would have happened is oh my god, it's like blanking on me right now. What I had everything happen. There would be a fight the whole thing would just be a long fight. One of them got a hand on the cube, and they're starting to turn this cube into a corrupted fantasy cube, and then they were going to have the powers to get the other side of the map. So what I wanted to have is basically like a few I guess days before it happened, like you would see this, like what's this part of the map that's here, you would start to see it all the way back there. So like these 4 islands, you basically like they would be coming closer and closer and closer till it actually collided with the map. So yeah, that's what that yeah. So so that's basically what happened. And after that, so what then they wanted their place to stay. They are not even here anymore. There's like mostly what I remember. I don't think there's literally anything here. The gladiators are gone. They're basically gone. Technically, basically both parties lost. No one won. So now we have this new place, and it's a new place to discover. No one really won. That's the whole thing about this POI. This POI is definitely the most story stuff. I love this little arch over here. I'm probably gonna call it the arch. Second POI, Swampy Summer. This was supposed to be the sandy part of the map, but I was like, you know what? It's okay, but I'm not feeling it. So I want to add this like this little swampy twist. And I think I did pretty good on the swamp stuff. I usually don't like swampy biomes, but I still don't like swampy biomes, but if I can get over my differences with the biome, then honestly this POI is not too bad. Just with some of the cactuses, all that stuff. Nothing crazy with it. It's literally just called Swampy Summer. It's literally just a swampy, sandy place. Now here we are. Oh, actually, I'm gonna talk about this place. This is the only part of the map where you can find pine trees, like the tall pine trees that you knock over and they fall down. These are the only part of the map you can actually find these in. Like you can't find them. You literally can't find them anywhere else. This is what they're. And it comes with this. It comes with one of the It comes with one of these islands. Talk about that. We'll talk about this island later. This island will probably be a big play when it comes to next season, if I remember to. But Jesus. Anyways, since we're right next to this, we're gonna talk about the collision. This is the one POI that I was like actually really waiting for. There's a boss here. That's one thing to know. There's a boss here. There's at least like 4 bosses on this map. There's one boss right here, and there's 2 others. I think 2 or 4, 2 or 3. So we have this head that's like sprouting a tree. Has something to do with the story that I'm still kind of making the story, so I don't have too much of the story with this. But there is something that has to do with this and the fantasy. This is like kind of what's left of the fantasy, plus with here. So there's 2 of these, 2 landmarks of these. This one right here and this one over here. Now these are like the leftovers of the fantasy, and it's gonna this part is gonna start sprouting more mushrooms and stuff before it comes an entirely new biome. And I'm thinking I might make it like a biome that starts growing in like over here. I'm thinking like making the biome grow and connect over here, just like throughout the season. Like, and then maybe I'll make like a waypoint over here for it. So it's gonna like start connecting until it makes maybe something for next season. Again, that's what I'm thinking, because like, I don't really want to touch this side of the map as much, because this side of the map has went through so much. I'm gonna start really touching this side of the map. Because the thing is, with new like seasons, so just letting you know, I'm not gonna be converting to this style. I'm not gonna be converting to it yet. Maybe next reality, but I'm not gonna be committing to this like art style of stuff and the chapter 1 trees. I'm probably gonna still use the chapter 4 and 3 trees for even next season. But we'll see if they add more customization, then I could just like start reverting the whole map into that, and yeah, that'll be cool. So if I sound kind of bored, I'm a little bored. All right, my tied in first favorite place. I have like 2 places that are tied in first. Blossom Device. This place is my most creative place. I actually like to think. Kind of. I think it's pretty creative. Like it's basically Mega City, if it wasn't a city. I think it's still pretty mega though, because there's like 3 main shops here, but like this one's connected. This one's connected from the outside. There's a boss in here as well. So this is basically a workplace. This workplace helps to keep the sphere in place. So this reality has a sphere to keep it in place, kind of like its own. I like to think of it as its own sun, actually. This is like its own sun, I guess, in a way. This is ours, our cube. That this is what keeps our reality intact. Without it, then it would be a hot mess. But this one, technically, they don't actually need it. But they're gonna keep it in place for something. Something a little different. There's nothing really inside of it. Yeah, I didn't add anything. There is something inside this one though, and now it'll probably change over the course of the season. Yeah, this is like the most colorful place on the map, I like to think. I think it is. I mean, this whole world is freaking colorful as hell, even with chapter 1 trees, so it works. But let's get over to the also I wanted to add like little 4 loot spawns here, since there's absolutely nothing at this house. Because this is the first time ever, I'm being honest, this is the first time I've ever done this where I've added a house that isn't part of a landmark. If I add a house somewhere, it's usually just a random landmark. But this house is not a landmark. I just added the house because I added the house. First time I've ever done that. And I'm proud of myself for that, because it doesn't have to be a landmark every time. Cool. Got that out of the way. Let's go over here. Soaring Savannah. Also tied for first place. Oh, forgot. I also added Ballers. Yeah, I added Ballers. I'm probably gonna remove them. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm probably gonna remove ballers. This is like a mix of the sandy stuff. So a hotter biome. This is where the last boss resides. There's 3 houses in here. By the way, these houses, I think they're stunning. For me, I really like the houses. They work really well. It's a very open area. The house is still pretty open, but I tried to fill it in as much with like props because again, these props aren't great. Like over here, the dining area, and then over here, the boxes and everything as like I try to fit an aesthetic of this is a new world, and I think capturing the aesthetic of like this is literally not this world is adding like is just adding those random houses that aren't landmarks, adding those random houses, and also making more complex structures, like because yeah, I have structures like this where it is kind of complex, but it's not like crazy complex. It's mostly just at this point in this part of the map, it's just hills. This part of the map has like yeah tall hills with a lot of flat land, but the flat land like above it has like tall ground, more complex slopes to make it look a lot more different to like the rest of the map. It looks insanely different. But since we're over here, let's have a Spawn Island. Spawn Island has had the big change. I still have one of the things right here, the devices right here. Spawn Island is pretty clustered. I'm probably gonna change like this middle part because it's very clustered. Over here is I show some of the biomes like just the top. This part, the top, I was gonna make the pine tree stuff, but I don't want to do that. Swamp is down here, as you know. The savanna's right here and the blossoms right here, and I still have the Reality 1 desert over here, and with this tree, with the collision trees, I like to call it, or like the fantasy tree. That is actually mostly everything, but oh yeah, I have the zip lines. This is a new feature, or not really feature, but new gameplay style. So there are these islands on the game. There's islands on the map, and you can use D-launchers to get around them. So it's literally forming a triangle. These islands all form triangles, and it's not. And if it's a coincidence that it kind of ties in with this, almost like, because the middle of this triangle is this. Is that a coincidence? Maybe. Or is it not? I'm not gonna tell you. I ain't gonna tell you if it's some goddamn coincidence. But yeah. You know, I'm really proud of this. Like, I'm honestly just gonna play after the stream. Actually, for a second, I will do the version 2.30 thing after this. I still kept the ECC bases. The ECC is not gone. The gladiators definitely are. ECC is not. Actually, the gladiators aren't technically fully gone, but they're mostly gone. Like half of them are gone. ECC is definitely not gone. Like they're residing at this base and this base, and somewhere else underground. I'll do it. I'm doing another cave. I'll do another cave place. Oh, yeah, sorry, I blacked out for a second. Yeah, I hope you guys like this, and I have the 3 people here. This is definitely the most ambitious season I've ever made, and I'm happy of how it came out. It came out really great. So, thanks for sticking around with it. Hope you're ready for the collision season. This is a great one. So I'll see you guys next time.